All right, hello everybody, and welcome to an episode of Project Portsal. We're back again with the below ground village. Now, this is I went over and I have diverged a bit from Tunisian style architecture. However, I have kept some uh, I have kept uh, some features from it. Um, I did a mix of their above ground and below ground architecture for desert architecture. There's not much in here yet, as I'm just beginning actually doing the settling on what to do for the interiors. These are mostly done. Um, just some chests and furnaces. There's not much here, I know, but again, uh, yeah, I'm just looking for places where I can put things. I may end up using custom heads in this build. No, I know I don't use those quite. I haven't used those in most of the builds that I've done here, but yeah, there is obviously a staircase going up to here that leads up to this room. I'm thinking for this area, this is close to. Well, I've already got enough. Hmm. You know what? Let's just go with it and let's just run with what we were going for right now, um, and yeah. Ordinarily, I do like barrels and stuff, but since this is out in the middle of the desert, I don't expect fish to really be on the menu. I am going to be adding animal pens outside of the village, so in this space over here, I'm gonna fill all this in, and let's actually do that in preparation for animal pens. Now, I know that grass looks garbage for for this, so I'm gonna be not having sheep. Uh, or actually, I might put sheep in. I'm not sure. Uh, I haven't exactly settled on that yet, and I am working on like I'm gonna have to use water buckets, etc., to clear out all this dead bush stuff. So yeah, we have a couple things on our plate, and I expect that I'll have to make another episode of this eventually. Make another episode of this. Do working on this build, and that's gonna be part 5, I believe. This is gonna be part 4, so yeah. Um, I have a lot of work ahead of me, so Yeah, I'm gonna have to summon an iron golem and make sure it can go up and down these stairs because I expect that since this is one way only, there's gonna be like an issue with zombies. I haven't actually I put in, hold on a minute. Let's do some restructuring here. Why so many beds here? Well, this is kind of a small major settlement. I'm not exactly sure what the population here is going to be. Like, so I'm just going to add remove beds as needed. I already have two in there. I guess we're going to have 2 beds per area. Except for that area, which can either be filled from here. This is going to be tough. I'm not gonna be too picky on what jobs these villagers pick, to be honest, because it's like, um, this is just a village, so whatever goes. There, they can sit and eat there. That's sort of like a living communal stuff. Okay, I just wanted to check what that looked like at night. Not bad. Uh, Unfortunately, I'm not using half slabs in this, and I could use half slabs here. The only problem with that is some of the block mm, things might get a bit janky. So, you know what? Let's go with acacia half slabs and just test this out. Um, A lot of this is trial and error, which is, not uncommon for builds like this. I also like the way the terracotta looks like this. It looks like there's like a band running around. So again, this is like sort of subterranean build style. It's much like, the Lars Homestead. I can to it like something similar to the Lars Homestead, only not made with like this is mud brick as opposed to the uh clay. There's not really any terracotta bricks, which, I think more stuff made from terracotta would make sense in Minecraft, but right now with the way everything is, it just does not look like that is what's happening. But yeah, so far this is coming along quite nicely. There are these empty spaces which I am gonna have to fill. There are walls here which I'm gonna have to fill with packed mud. That's the closest I could come to whatever they were using in the image that I reference image they were using for wall material. Um, and I know that's just the only anal. That's like one of the uh, few analogs that I could find that are available in the game. So yeah. Um, this style of architecture, like underground building, I'm familiar with. Like in terms of underground building, I'm very familiar with building stuff underground. I mean, if you've ever had a look, uh, if you ever had a look around my map, you'd probably the first thing you'd probably notice is the fact that there's the main structure that you're going to be working from um, is underground, largely underground. There is an up, and that's at the center of the island. But this right here is nowhere near the island. This is like 4,000 blocks away, and it is going to be a trade hub. Um, and the reason I chose acacia doors is because well, there weren't exactly doors in the. It's just acacia kind of fits here. Kind of fits here. It's granted we're right next to a Badlands forest, so it's like um yeah. But this wall's high enough so mobs can't jump over. It's 1.5, 2.5, 1.5 blocks tall. You can still see over it kind of, but as far as jumping over it, you can't really do that. Uh, I've spent a few hours on this already, and it's not even close to being done. I mean, this area right here, I have carpeting I have to put in. Like, it's there's a lot to do here. And then I'm gonna have to put in the villagers after that, to bring some life into this and everything. I had to when designing this, I have to make sure that it can actually house villagers properly. Um, they should be able to go up these stairs fairly easily, up and down these stairs fairly easily inside. What I'm worried about here is these stairs here, and if they'll just push each other off and take. I don't think there'll be any fall damage, but it's certainly going to be interesting. Building in this sort of style of architecture and building in it was definitely a challenge for me. But anyways, let's get into decorating the interiors. I wish there was like pattern carpets you could lay like with the loom you could also pattern carpets um and give them like custom patterns and whatnot. That would be very nice, but that seems like a very advanced feature and I don't think Mojang would implement such a feature. I wish Mojang would implement actually something like this because it would just bring so much. I mean, it would be difficult because you'd have to be generating something in a circle, and I know that's kind of breaking Minecraft a little, but at the same time, it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Although then again, a square pit might have worked better if I wanted to go full Minecraft. But anyways. And what's more impressive about this is I haven't used World Edit at all. I've done everything. I dug this out manually. I do have. All I've done is frozen the day-night cycle, and since I'm not really around any other builds that would Enderman could possibly screw up, I don't really have to worry about turning off, turning mob griefing off. Anyways, let's do some more. As you can see, I also when it came to this design, I just sort of settled on this pattern. It's kind of nice. It's also glazed terracotta, and yeah, just kind of a little workstation area. There aren't any barrels in this because I don't want to have to risk having a fisherman suddenly appear because we're nowhere near a water source. We are in the middle of a desert, so uh, for obvious reasons, I had to go with chests instead of barrels. Now, as fun as nice as it was, the problem is I could have gone with barrels, but I would have to lock the trades in for the villagers that and it would be a very annoying process, a very loud and annoying process to do all that. So. And as far as some of the land out back here, I'm gonna convert this into farmland. For the main purpose that it's gonna be wheat. So, like, all that's gonna be wheat farmland. There is plenty of light getting to these, so I'm not gonna have to worry about um not gonna have to be worried about the problem of, well, I'm not gonna have to worry about the issue of mob spawning because wheat mobs can't spawn on farmland, I believe. Symmetry doesn't matter here. It's just anyways. Actually, that's there. I do want some consistency though with the. There we go. So with that all laid out like that, that's gonna be an entire wheat farm. Um, so let's grab the water bucket and let's go into here, grab tilled soil, farmland. I just want to get this out of the way so when I add everything, when I add a lot more stuff, things are a little bit more realistic. What I'm looking for here is the fact that A, they need wheat to survive, and B, this is like the best, most efficient way of use of space that I can think of. I mean, you don't have to feed villagers, but if you give them something that they can use, if you can actually use this as a, this is this is out of the way, and it's more for players really to. Anyways, if you're wondering how I do that, it's as simple as hitting both mouse buttons at once because the input. Anyways, let's get the wheat in here. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to end the video here. I'll put the Wheaton off camera, and yeah, next episode we'll be working more on this. I'm gonna end the little mini series here, but we are gonna be continue working on this. I know it's gonna be confusing, but for the majority of this is finished for right now. Um, I know it's not the most decorated of interiors, but this is desert architecture, so there's limited resources anyways, and I wouldn't expect there to be too much in the interiors. There's a lot of space, yeah, but anyways, there is some leaking here and there, but I can't really do much about that. Well, actually, I can technically just with waterlogged slabs, and maybe if I waterlog those, that'll stop the leaking. Nope. Well, worth a shot, and we'll just waterlog the rest of these slabs just in case. Anyways, though, I'm gonna have to end the video here. If you enjoyed this content and want to see me make more, then please do consider subscribing. I usually post twice daily unless I get really busy and forget. So please stay tuned for my next video. I come out with regular content. I do a lot of work goes into this recording, and there is quite a bit of commentary as well. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.